This replay of Social Today. My name is Jonathan Pollinger of intranetfuture, and today we are going to be talking about digital signage. Apologies, in fact, I was talking about digital signage yesterday, but ended up publishing it out, broadcasting out on the wrong channel. As some of you may know, I run, for a bit of fun, I run a horse racing website. For anybody that might be interested, it's at jpfestival.com, and did a periscope around some races over Christmas, and forgot to switch back to my intranetfuture account. So it all went out. This digital signage show went out on the wrong channel. So this is take two of digital signage. Yeah, that might explain it for those of you who were disappointed that nothing showed up yesterday. That was the reason. So apologies everybody for that, but aim to put that right today. So sitting here in my running top today, just about to go for a quick run. So looking forward to that shortly. But first of all, let's talk about digital signage. And what it is. Well, you might have seen bus shelters, for example, with digital screens on them, showing ads, and occasionally, perhaps in cafes, restaurants, that sort of thing. But perhaps more commonly in hospitals or public buildings. Welcome messages in hotels, presented digitally. So really like giant TV screens displaying information. So instead of me waffling on, an example or two. So here's an example. This is a mock-up for a dentist here. So hello from Kazakhstan. So we can see we have an invitation to follow this dental practice on Twitter here, and there's a QR code, and we also have a Facebook status message on the right-hand side there, and a ticker running along the bottom. So the idea would be to put any sort of message on there. Welcome to our practice. Happy birthday. Popular in Kazakhstan today. Excellent. Yeah, we had our Tim Peake flew off from Kazakhstan the other day, didn't he, on the rocket up to the space station. Have a client who manufactures these screens. Very interesting. Yeah, I've talked to you about that, Sarah. So this is actually a very basic one. This one, not very exciting, but and we'll look at a couple more in a second, but what I wanted to sort of point out was the massive opportunity here, I think, for integration of social media and digital signage. So probably about 95% of the digital signs and TV screens out there, just like dead boring, just sort of display information, no engagement, no interactivity or anything like that at all. Oh wait, somebody asking me to slow down. Maybe I'm going a bit quickly, but just trying to get across as much information as possible. Good morning, Sue. And yes, Sue, thank you very much for that information about notes. I just referred to that a second, actually. I covered Facebook notes. I think it was on Tuesday, was it? Yeah, possibly. About how useful notes were for blogging on Facebook, and pointed out that this was available on the personal profile, but not available on Pages, but would be coming soon to Pages. But the good news is, thanks to Sue Kelso, Ryan, an excellent copywriter, and Naomi of Perfectly Social pointed out that it is actually available now on Pages. So if you go to the offer events button, which is just above the status field on your Facebook page, click on that, and you will see notes, and you can blog from there. But just back to digital signage. Yeah, so it's boring, all this digital signage out there. So let's have a change. Integrating social media with digital signage, loads of benefits. For example, your own customers can provide you with content, so you don't really have to provide much of the content. And if they're saying good things about you, well, that's fantastic, because they're putting testimonials and recommendations on the screens. Oh, apologies for the lack of tripod this morning as well. Just kind of fell to pieces when I tried to put the iPad on it this morning. Yeah, your customers can provide your content there, and it can be positive. You can encourage them to upload tweets, upload photos, really all sorts of stuff. Get them involved in competitions. So really make it a truly engaging experience, something that they'll want to get involved with, and at the same time they're providing you with content. I think the problem with screens that just display the same information or even the same type of information is, as I say, is that they're boring. So yeah, you would have to monitor, but you can put filters on for bad language and that sort of thing. So should be okay. I mean, you could actually put a manual process in there, Rita, but fair point. So you could put a manual process in that people have to upload to a particular area or something, and then you could like forward onto there. But by and large, you can usually just do it with a hashtag. It's how most of these screens and systems work. So yeah, this information is boring if it's static on screen, so people are just going to ignore it. But if you've got customers and people uploading content, you're displaying useful information as well, maybe from your Facebook page or your Twitter account or Instagram feed, then it's going to be more interesting for people. They're likely to stop and take notice, because it's going to be different on the screen every time they walk past. So I think this is a tremendous opportunity for cafes, restaurants, coffee shops, hotels, schools, universities, really anywhere that has a venue. So perhaps this could be a trend for 2016. I'll be writing a blog post soon, looking forward to 2016. What's going to be hot and trending, popular in social media in 2016. So do let me have your ideas on that. Actually, give me some help to put together a blog post on that subject. But yeah, digital signage I think could definitely be one. Looks like now I've got a technical problem. Lots of problems at the moment. I've got a problem with my computer. Just want to show you some examples of digital signage as well as that first one. So let's just see if we can get this going now. Okay, so that's the first one there, and if we move on, sorry, still looking at me. So if we move on, here's a mock-up of a vertical type screen of what a tweet would look like. It's not a brilliant example actually, because there's no picture on here, but you kind of like get the idea of the screen size, and you can see the Twitter account up top there. And here's another one, again not particularly well designed. These examples are really hard to come by the way. I've seen a few and snapped them, but couldn't manage to track down the pictures. But if you look on Google Images, there's hardly anything to find at all. So, but this one, fair idea. Giving people a reason, I'm always banging on about this, give people a reason to visit your social networks such as Twitter or Facebook. And here, this is great because they are giving people a reason. So scan this QR code to get Facebook only specials every market day. So they're driving people to Facebook by giving them a reason to visit there and like them. So not really an interactive one, but a nice sort of message there. Here's another one from, this was a blog post actually from 2012. This was a photo I took at Newbury Racecourse, where I was actually yesterday, having a day out yesterday. So this is over 3 years old, and you can see a tweet displayed on the giant screen there. They do publish pictures up there now. I've been since and seen that, as do Cheltenham Racecourse as well. So racecourses and possibly other sporting venues are getting into this, basically putting up views, opinions, and I guess probably best of all, photos from fans who are at the sporting event. So great opportunity for I think to use social media, because you can basically build it all around the event hashtag. Certainly be interested in talking to Sarah about your client. I also have a contact. I don't know if it's the same firm, but we're called MRG Systems out at Stonehouse. I think one or two of them might be watching this right now. So do contact them or me if you are interested in digital signage for your business, especially if it's related to social media and putting social media content on digital signs. It's not as expensive as you might think, and certainly they can put up different, give you case studies and much better looking examples than what I've actually shown you here. Another business that does it in America, but they've got a good website. Don't know too much about them, but is nplug.com, enplug.com. So again, if you're interested in this subject, they might be worth checking out. So, if you have a venue, if you've got clients who've got a venue, do think about digital signage. Loads of opportunities, I think, in this space. So do take that on board. If you have any queries or questions about social media or digital signage at any time at all, do tweet me at intranetfuture, or of course you can put a comment in on this screen. So this week has absolutely flown by in the run up to Christmas. Hope everyone's Christmas preparations are going well. So tomorrow, usual interview with Rich Mehta down in Boston Tea Party, BTP in Cheltenham. So do join us at BTP. We had a bit of fun last week because Rich was at one end of the of BTP and I was at the other, and he didn't realise I was there until I actually started broadcasting. Welcome Cotswold TV. Glad that you've made the show, and welcome Barry Wyatt. Good to have you on the show. Perhaps see you at Laptop Friday tomorrow, Barry. So yeah, just mentioning the show with Rich tomorrow. Hopefully we will start the show together, unlike last week. Have a chat about all things digital, and in particular tomorrow we're going to be looking at websites and the sort of considerations that you need when you are looking to either redevelop or create a new website, and the sort of expertise that's needed. So we're going to look at the roles of people like web developers, web designers, SEO specialists, copywriters, and that sort of thing. So if you have got any views on that, or you are looking right now to create your own website, get your own website done, yeah, no worries, MRG Systems. You're very welcome. MRG Systems. These are the guys, for those people that just joined, who do the digital signage, both screens and the software that powers them. Great team over there, so well worth looking at if you're interested in that. Yeah, Elliot, I hope you can join us on the show tomorrow. I'm sure you'd be great if you can make some valuable contributions, or even better, come down to BTP. You can appear on the show as well. Are you Dave? No, I'm not Dave Olive. My name is Jonathan Pollinger of Intranet Future. This is the Social Today show, all about social media. Mondays we look at news items. We have a news roundup. Tuesdays we do tips. Wednesday is an example of social media use. Today is supposed to be tools, but I messed up yesterday, so redoing yesterday's show. But don't worry, I'll do a couple of tools for you next Thursday. And tomorrow is an interview with Rich Mehta, a web designer here in Cheltenham. No, not John Horton, Jonathan Pollinger. You can find out more about me at Intranet Future on Twitter, or intranetfuture.com on the web, or just Google Intranet Future or Jonathan Pollinger. So thanks folks for watching. I'm off for my run now, and after that a day of admin stuff, excuse me, admin stuff, emails. Oh dear, good time to go I think, as I'm losing my voice. And catching up with some account stuff. So yeah, have a good day Sarah, have a good day everybody, and back tomorrow with Rich in BTP. Bye for now. Thanks.